What up, my peoples? I'm back, man. I'm back. I don't need to be disturbed, but I'm back though. And let me put the sound. And the headphones. Boom. Boom, shaka laka laka boom. Alright. We back, y'all. We got UCF today, as y'all know. As y'all know. So let's look at these recruits. Okay. Damn, he's down to 3. And we're back in front. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on, let's see something. Okay. Boom. Pull that off. Oh. Oh, I gotta start over. I forgot. Oh man, I gotta do it. I gotta do a show. Man. Fuck, man. Fucked up the church's money. Oh, everybody got their shit already. Shit. Might as well just start handing out visits. Down to 5 schools. Maybe 8, 8, 8. Come on, let's try it. Oh, shit, I'm trying to make him like one of them motherfuckers. Okay, I like that one.
Bro, no way this is the last. Oh, there's also episode 2. Okay. That means I'm on the last episode.
Okay, we got 210 points left. Let me see. We don't need receivers. We deep with receivers. Left tackle. So you mean tell me all my tackles is? Yes, they are. We need a left tackle, left guard. We don't need a left guard. See, that's how I could do my offensive linemen. They rotate. They rotate. Maybe we can get one left tackle. Plenty of corners. Okay, let's put another. Let me see if we got one. Do I got one on here? Nope, not one left tackle. That's it. No left tackles. Okay, that's it. That's it. Ain't it something here? There's something about. Okay. Yeah, let me take this precision ring off right now. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. All right, hold on. Y'all know we gotta do this too.
Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off, as we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off of bye week, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Bruce Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me.
Pull that mattress back and plug my phone up. Pull the mattress back, because I don't want this to be smashed behind there and it put a shorten in my cord.
The Knights will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit down there and made the stop at the 19. Golden Eagles offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on 3rd down and the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame he can really utilize.
I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Right back to the well. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. It's a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there. If you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers.
He picked that bitch.
Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, UCF.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The big thing now don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this.
Oh, come on, bro.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
We definitely on our shit.
Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down to the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
With jet sweep pass.
Look at that shit.
Touchdown Knights! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
That boy just had 3 kickoffs in the first quarter.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this
On
unit,
all
they've
fucking
been
cylinders.
struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here.
Oh, come on, they ain't even let me put my hands up.
Pass is incomplete.
Even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing.
Fires to the big fella. And he's pulled close to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the 1st. Let's see what happens next.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
Oh.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll try the outside to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
From the red zone, looking for a man.
Oh, come on.
He was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one you'd like to have back.
The incompletion brings up a second down.
Oh, you don't let me.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great way.
Setting up the
Okay,
screen.
that nigga did not block.
Just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. After putting 3 on the
Come
board,
on,
the
we got
kickoff
time to
is
come
ready
back.
go.
We got time to come back.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball down now.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw.
Ah, let me run around, bro. Oh, he dropped it.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn to a running back and make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you can tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Right back up top.
Oh, why is it going that way?
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, going up top.
He dropped it.
He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal units. They'll try to take the 3. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Field goal is good. And the field goal caps off this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the
Ooh,
left.
I'm glad that
Missed
happened.
his receiver there. It's incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there. And a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him.
You know what, recently, it is a great play, and I think they were in nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you can see it paid dividends on that third down.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Damn! Y'all ain't gonna block no goddamn
battle.
battle.
First down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
Great throw, great catch. I know you smelled the pile on. You wanted to get in the end zone. And now you got 1st and goal, set up in a great position to succeed.
Looking to throw.
Oh, sheesh!
Using his legs to buy some
Get in
time.
there!
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast.
I thought they had me, boy. I ain't lie. Man, I thought they had me. And he was still open. I ain't got no time to throw that ball.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Virginia Tech managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Blacksburg had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. A top 25 clash and an impressive show.
Come on, bruh.
Huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
And these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Paul, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
He's back to throw on second down.
Come on, man. Look at this shit, bro.
That's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On third down, he drops the throw. He wants to take the top off.
Let's go, MJ. Let's go, MJ. He ain't gonna catch you, fool.
Southern Mississippi. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers. They're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside. The worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Just a short pass to the
Got him.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Where the fuck he come from?
Example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Getting some heat.
Shit, don't get into my ass.
Pressure, another sack.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll try to do it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Running back goes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Pass to 30. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure.
Oh, he dropped it.
Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They put points on the board in the first half but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change.
Oh, Scooby. Good pick, son.
That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position from the 0 to 37.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking up the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
On the run, it's Saunders. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to the ground with the running back.
Whoa.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30?
2 to the forehead.
Quarterback checking the play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He finds his man. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Oh, no, he stepped in on that.
Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation getting 1st downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Part in the backfield. It's on. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Flushed out of the pocket. On a little time.
Damn, I should have ran with that
They'll get
thing.
it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I'll say this, man, in college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down.
Oh, Lord.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Rides to the back.
Oh,
He picks up maybe a
good
couple
bro.
before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd
Oh,
down.
we got him.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This
That's our
defense
first
has
sack all day.
pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside
Yeah, look at the
linebacker shows you
fucking-
his speed right there.
Oh, Dickie.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him, finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just moving the ball down the field. Just
Who made you that sandwich?
red zone. There's no need to
Who made you that
moving the
sandwich?
football, and
Who?
we got the lead.
You saying it was Bout? Who made it?
They bring him down, and he's
Y'all
gonna
bought
lose
it?
a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Quarterback checking off. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
It's really frustrating for the defense when you cover that first play. You knew it was going to be a pass, cover everything short, but then the quarterback just makes something happen. I mean, just good luck trying to get him. That's why he plays QB. That's why he's so dynamic.
And the Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. 1st down to start the drive after the break. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from... And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0...
You better get up and get it. You ain't handicapped.
This running back was not going to be denied.
Yeah, in the head.
Up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out.
Get back and finish doing what y'all was doing.
The sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone...
Oh, pick.
Nice job by this defense.
Look at Orr.
I got to lead.
Sit down and...
Nickel defense, you know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Offense getting set for 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Stands in and takes the hit.
Oh, he dropped it.
Just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire now on 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
Oh, good move.
Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kick-up and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, just keeps firing. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing and having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Looking to throw.
Oh, he picked it.
Intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this
Fuck.
team.
I shouldn't have done that shit.
They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the
That
sack.
shit, fofo.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Wants to throw on second down. Got his man quick. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Knights headed quickly to the line. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
It doesn't get any better defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
My house?
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They made the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense in the hurry up.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now we can put a few first downs together. We're looking really good.
Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Now improvising.
Damn.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind. Some players can't do that.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple...
Oh!
Scoops it up, still a live ball. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Trying play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. No passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. When you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down section.
The Knights will move the sticks. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Comes out throwing on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw.
Oh, Sacky Lucky.
What a disastrous play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, getting a turnover, and the offense falls off.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Wide open.
Got him and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for two regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up.
Oh, these niggas almost jacked the game.
The offense keeps it. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
This nigga
Really nice
still
stop there from the senior leader. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
From the gun, give on the inside. On the move at the 30. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. You played well throughout the second half of the year. We're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
He decided to go elsewhere. Man, we got 6 5 stars. Arkansas. We should definitely be the favorites. Where? Yeah, we won't have an easy route there. But we'll be back though.